Right, hello guys, what's Geek Samuel, and today we're talking about Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 2, Flux. Just seen it for the first time. It's come out today, let's go. Really good episode. Honestly, might be one of Shooty's best, and let's just get this out of the way. They brought Whovians, Doctor Who fans, in the show. That's hilarious. Like, literally people with merch and Doctor Who tops and DVDs and little posters in the background and Sonic Screwdriver. That was hilarious. Like, literally bringing Whovians to meet the Doctor, and then what's your favourite episode? Blink. Damn it! I thought that was brilliant. And then did you see at the end credits? They actually have an end credit scene where the Whovians turn out to be real. That's bro. I like that a lot. That's just great. And like, what fandom gets to do that? Star Wars fans meet Star Wars. Have they really done that? Marvel fans meeting that? No. What show can? Doctor Who. That's what. And I think that's brilliant. The idea of going to a different time period again and experiencing and showing viewers and letting them know still racism is a thing in the past, and showing little bits of that. We've seen it hardcore with Rosa Parks episode and stuff like that, but showing it here in little ways, not too full on. Like the rules, you can't go past at a certain time. It's brilliant. It's subtle, and that's what I need. I don't always need every time we go to the past hard hit it home. Do it subtle. Do it regular but subtle is, I think, the best way, because it just shows it's always there. It's always permanent. But yeah. Next up, Belinda and the Doctor. Their chemistry is just so good. Is it arguably better than Millie Gibson, who is brilliant actor and phenomenally good? But is it better chemistry? Is it better? It's too early to say, but I think they're on the right track of actually being the best. Like, when you think of a Doctor and their companion, could you potentially think of 15 and Belinda instantly? Because it's like Amy to Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi to Clara, Rose to David Tennant. You think of a certain companion Doctor, and is this pairing going to be that? That's where I'm at. I'm thinking possibly yes. Also, another god ticked off the list. The God of Light, Lux. The cartoon comes to life, and he wants to be real, and he wants to do things, and the power of the light from the moon made him come true. And yeah, turning the Doctor into a cartoon was brilliant, even though very brief. And I was hoping we'd experiment a little bit more, like seeing different Doctors as a cartoon or something would be cool. But yeah, them literally breaking out a screen and breaking it out and then breaking through the glass to reveal to the Whovians was beautiful. And obviously, now the cat's out the bag. The Doctor's confessed about his people gone and everything. He's the last of the Time Lords. So Belinda having to come to terms with that was bro. And the villain, the person who's filming the recordings, it all made sense for him and why he would like that. And yes, the police aren't as high tech as they are today, so they wouldn't look into things a lot more. Not to say that they would notice today's police if people were trapped in film, but they would at least check every room and stuff. So they probably would have found out some more, which probably would have made more havoc, to be fair, if the police did find out. But yeah. I like that we tackle one of the missing people's moms as well. That's another light and avenue we went down. And the little diner. We love a little diner in Doctor Who, so yeah. And now for the villain himself. Mr. Ring-a-Ding. He's got his own soundtrack. He's got his own board. And I think he was really great. I just think the way he was defeated feels a bit like lackluster a little bit. But I think he's great. Like, he literally is a lot of fun, and he has his own quirks and quips, and obviously he has a lot of power, which he is because he's a god, turning the Doctor and the companion into that. It's just, we finally get him to break out the cinema. He's a loose in the world, and he just kind of gets lifted up by the sun by too much and floats off. So all we needed to really do was like push him out to the sun, and he just floats off. That was really how he's defeated. But I love the idea of the Doctor hurting himself, using his regeneration energy to heal himself, but the villain sees and he's like, oh, you've just given me an idea. Force regeneration. Let's use that power. Beam me up, make me real. And when the Doctor's doing that, you can see his ribs cage and his two arts, and literally the light is beaming at him, and he is changing into this Wallace and Gromit looking creepy ass motherfucker. Like, he looked, if he was running at you, you'd be a bit like, whoa. The way he looked at the end there looked creepy, and I like that. I think that was real cool. Expanding and changing things into it, like cartoons turning real, but like on a darker side. It just looked real cool. So yeah, now the villain is done. The Doctor and the companion are on their way to the next stop, the next adventure. Obviously, we're still trying to get Belinda home, but Mrs. Flood appears right at the end, reminding you she's coming, and she kind of spoils something that we're not meant to do. We're not meant to see the Doctor, like the people around the box don't normally recognise the TARDIS. She allowed the people to see the TARDIS disappear. She spoilt the trick there, but also it's like she's just reminding you she's coming. She's coming for that finale, and it'd be interesting when we go with her. And she's crocking up throughout time now, so we've seen her in present day, and now we've seen her in the past. So I'm presuming we're going to see her in a future episode as well. So we're seeing her length of power, I think, is a thing. So, what am I ranking this story out of 10? I think it's better than last week. Or what should we give it? I feel like a 9 out of 10 is the plausible answer here. I think it's 9, but I just think, is it got that rewatchability? Seems I've only seen it once and just finished watching it. I would like to say yes, I think it has got that rewatchability, but I don't know that for sure yet. But I am going to give it a 9. I feel like 10 would have been better if the villain had, I don't know, just sending him out there in the atmosphere, mentioning how he defeated the Toymaker, the Maestro, and the God of Death, how we've done all that, and how their endings have happened. This one feels like the most easiest way to defeat a god. And of course, we're dealing with gods in Doctor Who lately. And also, I love the fact that Mrs. Flood's like, well, we're not, well, this is how the show ends. So maybe they're planning on actually ending Doctor? And that's never going to happen, let's be real. But like, Mrs. Flood is like, oh, cancellation of a show, or something she said, something like that. And it's like hardcore on the nose. And I love the fact we have 3 different Doctor Who fans, the obsessive one, the one in the middle, and then we've also got the one of Doctor Who's cancelled, hashtag, you know, it's like literally ripping on the Twitter fans. Yes, we're ripping on them, because they do get very annoying and obsessive, and to the point where you like, if you don't like Big Finish, a fan will go, how dare you not like that, and how this, and it just, I'll do one. They like to try and prove they're the better fan, and it really is like, we're all fans of the show, guys. We've been watching for a long time. Don't need to compete in a contest. And I love the way that they used 3 different fans as perspective, I guess you could say. But yeah, I wish we got to see them watching an episode with the Doctor, just like a classic one. Like, yeah, it would be cool. It'd be funny whilst they're talking. But anyway, that's my thoughts, opinions, guys. 9 out of 10. Really loved this. The villain was good. The ending of him was kind of a little easy cop out, I felt. But how would they have ended it otherwise? Yeah. So, really great, really fun stuff. The cartoon stuff was great. And it all wrapped up quite nicely. And yet again, Mrs. Flood is coming. That's my thoughts, opinions, guys, on this week's episode. Stay tuned for next week. Next week's meant to be a returning villain, is all I know of such. So I have to keep an eye out for that. It might not be, it's just rumoured. But yeah, that's my thoughts, things, guys. Let me know yours down below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the video there soon. Have a nice day. Bye.